assuming she's making coffee. You shouldn't drink water, that's bad for you.
No, that's a
Soda.
What? Yeah, soda's better for you. It has more caramel coloring in it. Sodium. Carbonation.
coffee.
Oh, I'm the odd man out. Alright, let's see how we can do today.
We should stop at one. I'm clear.
I'm not the one because I know that we can do a fun.
Another one. Get one clear, we can go sleep early. Everyone wins.
Also, I just downloaded Slime Rancher 2. I want to ranch slime.
See? There's more reason to end up. Let me know how the game is. I have the first one, I'm waiting for the full game.
I'm assuming it's literally just going to be more of the same. I like the
like
That's probably not good, yeah. Yeah, I didn't even see what happened there. Was it just damage?
We both got hit by
it was
the,
water.
yeah.
Oh, the
Sort
water
of-
tether.
Sort of got crisscrossed in our path, so we couldn't move instantly.
Yeah, we're gonna get focus a lot on. Even that enough. Just get it over. You go straight out. Heart relative. More. Wormhole. Alice. Yeah, you gotta make sure you're facing out. That's right. Oh, side of BRB. Take a decent amount from this. Because I fucked up my timing on that camera. And today. Our relative. No, I didn't know it. Salad. I literally just... I'm sorry. That was my bad. Just did the same thing we just did.
25% into here. There's no one. too much.
Okay, yeah, I missed that. Yokes are out.
Look it out. Oh shit, APOC Ray hit me? It's fine, it shouldn't matter.
I don't have res. I have res now. Somebody on the right.
Yeah. Somehow APOC Ray hit me?
Would have been a cool save. Ah.
I was like right on the circle. I don't know, maybe I was too far out? I don't know.
Yeah, that was 6. Oh,
Glory resin. Oh.
It's on some weird shit. Yeah, we just wanna like when it's on weird stuff, we're just gonna be doing.
High movement all the time, not what.
my bad. I swung my camera twice and then lost track of where I was going.
That's fine.
This is probably gonna hurt me. Oh God. We haven't done that ever, I don't think. House is 3.
Never get it.
Heart relative. No, I didn't know it. Salad?
Swapping.
There's one of you.
We're good. Yeah.
Remember to save? Yep. Mints, not gonna call him. Hit the stuff. You probably know it by now. All mints pretty much now. Just sitting back.
Oh.
Just make sure to respect stillness.
Stillness to your life.
Evo's one out. On target and don't move. Stillness. Adjust now if needed. Keep moving. Stacks and spreads. Alpha.
Motion point.
Keep going. Alright, we're good. My rope. Beta. Spreads. South.
Iron Beacon, don't worry, I'll move.
Purple long tether is not in position quite. Oh, there. Never mind. You are. Never mind. It's kind of just a cluster.
Taking super jumps first.
Yep. Spread. South. Next is my buster. Invoke another. Jerk CL. Shrines. Fortitude. Number myths. Blue. Size buster. Remember to save 2 minutes. My vote. All this. Gonna pot whenever. Then just go to spots and go. I'm not even gonna get through my 2-minute burst.
Or I don't know.
Maybe not, actually, with that kill time.
I don't know.
But it's kind
I
of
think
scary with like the movement. That's the only thing I'm afraid of.
Yeah, there's that, and I mean that is the right thing to do. It's just at times, well,
Yeah. I don't know if pot is up in time too. If it's during second trims, I'm not paying attention. But if it is, that might be the right move.
It is.
it should be.
I usually pot when it's my Bahamut.
Because alpha and beta combined, or like adjusts it by 30 seconds. So if you pot right in the opener, you should be up right after beta.
Yeah, the pot is like on my Bahamut. It's like 40 seconds or 50 seconds. For holding.
I mean, I think Joe, the right answer for you as summoner is never to hold.
I cannot hold. I just cannot hold.
Yeah, you literally just become useless.
I'm just doing drawing forward like.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
So that's why I use stomach. My buff lasts 6 seconds, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Just to use it. I did forgot to pot. I forgot. Until you say yeah, I went to pot.
I mean, I'm fine with doing only one a night for the last 3 days, but if people want to do more, I'm cool with doing more.
I'm fine with one a night. Yes.
It really depends on if people just think
Yeah.
their brain's
I know.
mush. Yeah, I know Kiki said it was going to be a bit of a break. If we can do another like 1 or 2 tonight, and then next week people we can ask to see what they want. I said I'm long done, so. But yeah,
I'm no longer
Kiki, just let me know when
rank
you're
one.
back.
No,
What's up?
I'm no longer rank 1.
No, a lot of
it
garbage
locked-
things.
It locked in though, so you're good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're 100 locked in yesterday. I'm pretty
Let's
sure.
go!
The rank is updated, but like it was for the at the time the 100. So
Did it? Mine ended up changing.
yeah, I checked earlier. I'm pretty sure it stayed 100.
Yeah, yours stayed at 100.
no,
Yours is
no
still the
actual-
100 parts. It's still rank 1.
no actual summoner is playing.
I mean, apparently
Right.
there's 34 parses for it, so...
But like,
Well, most people are just prepping for the new ult, right? Like, a lot of the hardcore people.
yes, probably just doing that.
That's why right now, Rubicante for an extreme... Dude. I'm getting like 86 on an extreme. That's fucking bad for me.
I'm getting like high blues and purples on warrior. Like, I don't have bees on warrior.
Yeah, I have this. I mean, granted, I'm a little out of practice with Dark Knight, but I got 86 on Rubicante, and I was like, what the fuck? Granted, I don't do too much optimizing during ads, which is probably fucking a lot of
Yeah,
padding.
that's what that's what I hate. I would like some of the fights.
I always hate whenever there's padding in fights. I'm just like,
Padding,
fuck.
yeah.
Because I don't
Fun.
care enough to do that.
Yep.
Like Zodiark, that you there was like specific places you could go on Zodiark to hit
Yeah, there's a
3
cheese
orbs with Shadowbringers.
You can hit 4.
Could you hit all 4?
There's a cheese spot like if you have I think a Chris has the dot on your character and you sit in that specific spot, you will hit all 4.
Oh, I don't use
Yeah,
any
I know.
add-ons. I don't have Pixel Perfect.
I got a 96
basic
on
path.
Zodiark and I have no idea how. Like I wasn't even trying.
I think I have a 99, but...
Yep. I got a 99 on the first day I got Sage on level 90. I say, yeah, okay, let's do Zodiac. Let's see how Sage is. Oh, I got a 99. It's so stupid. But I think it was before like a week or 2 before DSR, I think, or before the Savage tier, so there was no one in the content.
Let's see, I have on Zodiark, I have a 99 on Dark, a 96 on Dragoon, a 95 on Healers all I had, holy shit. I don't think I had good gear. I mean, extreme parses are always fucking mega inflated.
Yeah, they just whatever.
My 1 on Heidelin's gone, I'm now rank 3 Heidelin.
Yeah, direct.
Wait, I thought that was locked in because it was last patch.
I'm still proud that my 99 it was from day 1, I think, on Endsinger. It's an Astor. I just joined a random PF to farm. I got a 99. And there was no ACT or things to call out what mechanics are going on.
For what fight?
For Ensinger, for the Meteors
Oh.
and all that. I got a 99 on the second day.
I mean, yeah, I never use any fucking. I hate call out programs.
So just
If I wanted to be told what to do, I just wouldn't play the game.
we even have like Chris and I went on the first day and just okay, we're gonna use these markers because these are the sweet spots for healers and for casters, I guess. You can be on
I've
the
only
marker.
done Ensinger like fucking 6 times or something. It's fucking. I hate that fight.
Yeah, it is annoying.
It's not
as a
fun.
caster, it's not fun.
I was playing it as mostly. I guess I did healer. I did a Dark Knight apparently, and then I did White Mage. That must have been with the FC.
Probably it's super annoying as a caster for that.
Yeah, my White Mage was within my FC. So
It's horrible. Like that's why we came up with the sweet spots on that fight. But it didn't like got traction on PF. Like these are the markers for casters. No, we want to use the party finder marker. So,
Party Finder does some weird stuff sometimes.
it's like you could be a healer and you will just need to be on the markers to avoid the big planet.
I'm probably not even gonna farm Ensinger literally until all the gear comes out at the end, and just fucking. Hopefully, then it won't be that bad.
I already have the mount, so I don't care.
I don't, but
I need.
I literally only have one mount. I'm gonna get Rubicante pretty quick because that fight A and even in PF, I was surprised that the limit cut didn't fuck PF up very much. We didn't.
Nope. But it's Crystal. From what I hear, it's only Crystal that actually know how to do that fight.
How
From
is
what
that?
I hear, Aether cannot focus on the limit cut.
Why?
I don't know.
Doesn't Ensinger melt now? It was kind of undertuned back when it came out. I mean, we killed it pretty quick, but I'm sure it melts now. But I don't even want to do like second planets ever, which you shouldn't now. But with the people who are still doing it, you probably will.
Yeah, because I use farming with.
So I mean, if my FC does it, I'll do it there. I know Clet usually farms shit late, so I can pull him into shit because he doesn't like farming the extremes until they melt so fast that like you save a lot of time.
Have you done your own reels? No.
Fuck no.
Yes. You haven't done, Sophia.
I haven't.
Stop
The group that
that.
I was in, it was meeting right before our raid on Wednesday, and they wanted to change it to Saturday, like literally this time, pretty much.
Oh,
And I was like, fuck that.
you wanna do it this week or next week? Let me know.
I don't give a shit.
Sophia.
I only need 10 more clears anyway on Unreal.
Don't you wanna see some people on Party Finder fall off for the 10th time?
What's up?
Don't you wanna see like Party Finder people like just fall off of the platform? Like,
No, that's why I don't want to do Sophia. I'll wait until it's like a super easy. I'll wait until it's one that I already kinda know. Like Sephiroth wasn't that bad once you learned it. For some reason, people suck at it, but it's really not hard. Barb was absolutely worse in PF. I did a few runs in PF, but like I did 5 runs of Rubicante today, which if you think like that's 10% of what you need to do. So I have 6 kills total. So you just do that for like a week and a half, and you're done.
I think I have 10 totems. Yeah, I have 20 totems.
I have 12 right now total.
I need to do more Rubicantes. I just got snatched to doing pro for DSR for.
I think I'm just gonna do Rubicante on tank.
It's so easy to
You
do
don't
it on
do
tank.
anything.
You don't do mechanics.
I've heard
you
people
can-
are doing it one tank. Can you do that?
Yes, you can.
How do you do dual fire? Do you just skip it?
I think you just like suck the other part, the other DPS. It's,
Just shield the
you can-
DPS they
okay, you
live?
should do
Okay.
this. Because there's only one double tank.
Yeah, there's only one double tank for the entire thing. I mean, the thing is, at one point we had a scuffed going into that dual tank buster. We had something scuffed. I forget what mechanic it is. And the guy got it, and I put on TBN and Ablation on him, and he died. And you can definitely do one healer in that fight. The only thing that makes one healer hard is the stack. For the stack when you're in Ring Around the Rosie. But like the healing in that fight is kind of a joke.
Can you skip limit cut with one healer one time?
You can skip. Think about it, you can skip limit cut without it.
Yeah, but I'm
We
saying
could have skipped limit cut. We just had we had. In Party Finder? I don't know.
Can Party Finder skip it with one healer?
Probably not.
That's the thing I'm worried about.
I'm
Yeah,
not even
not
worried
fun.
about limit cut, considering, like I said, we didn't have a single person die to it,
Nope.
and we had people who couldn't remember their spots. They couldn't. Like, it was pretty bad. And then that mechanic, I was like, oh, well, here we go. Here's the wife, and we just did it and killed him.
Let me open the thing on Wario. Chest. Not the weapon.
I got Sage weapons. So I can go in there and Sage now too.
I got Sage, Astro, Wario.
It's
and-
dual fire.
625. It has less crit. I guess just a
I mean, it does like no damage to tanks.
Yep. You can use for 80% and that's it. Use Holiday.
I mean, you use it. I use a bunch of shit because there's nothing else to use it on.
Yeah, it's like joke fight for tanks.
That's why you join a tank. You don't do anything.
Well, I joined as a tank because, like, obviously I know how to do it, and then I was like, well, even if I fuck up some stuff, it doesn't matter. Because I was worried I wasn't going to be able to do the movement that we cheesed, and I still think everyone should just cheese. Because it's really not. It's not that it's hard movement, it's just why.
May have another one. I don't know what to open. Maybe Black Mage. I hear the Reaper one is like huge. The weapon.
Yeah, third eye helps. I mean, if you're doing it, what you do is you either, shirk either the monk or a samurai or something. Someone who has a personal, and then you give them your off-tank ability. And then the healers can give their tank abilities to them too. Like, you just baby the one person, because the tank's gonna be fine anyway. Because the tank can use 30 and 20, and they're extra. It's like, yeah, I won't use TBN on myself, but I'll have fucking Dark Mind, Rampart, Shield, whatever the fuck it's called, 30%, and Ablation. We can Ablation both of them.
Can you? But then you should do Rampart, Sentinel, and use Intervention the DPS.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you do that, the DPS is fucking fine.
Yep. So Paladin.
Because Intervention, they didn't change that, right? It still gets stronger?
It gets stronger, yeah. It's 10% flat and 10 for each. Only if. So it's only 10%. With 20% then.
I was gonna say, I don't think that works on both of them like it used to. The old Intervention was half of your personal mitts. So if you did both of them, you got half of those.
You can. They will have 30% if you do each time it right. Like has 4 seconds of 10, 20%.
Yeah. So it should be an extra. It's like 10, 10, 10, right?
Yeah, if you time it correctly.
Yeah.
30% plus a shield plus a meat from the healers. 40%. That it should be fine.
I think it's I don't think it's 10-10-10. I think it becomes 20-10.
2010.
Oh, is that actually the way that works?
Yeah, because I think it's actually like
Combined in that first effect.
because it's not a new
It's the
effect.
same, yeah, it's not a new buff, right?
Yeah. So you get intervention, which is 10%, and then Knight's Resolve, which is 10%. But if you have Rampart or 30%, it becomes 20. Like intervention itself just becomes 20%.
Okay.
Plus 10.
So that's actually stronger.
Yeah. That's 28 altogether.
Yes, 28%.
What if you cover them? Cover them and then just invulnerate. Let's go.
You won't. You would take
You still have to
damage.
mitt.
You still have to mitt because
Well, you won't take
the
damage
invul
from
only
yours.
works on
You will take
your
damage
hit.
from them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still.
You can't hollowed covered damage. But you're still only taking one hit.
I think if you could influence things that you're recovering, that would actually
Too strong.
would that be too strong?
It will be too
A
strong.
lot of times, yeah.
Add
You
another
can
minute
cheese
to
a
hollow
bunch
ground
of
cooldown.
mechanics.
Increase hollow ground to 8 minutes, and then let paladins cover and hollow ground and have it work together.
You can't have cover being useful. It used to be useful. Because you used to take 20% less damage from anything you covered. So it was like an extra mitt.
Discover the last Akmors on phase 7.
I mean, honestly, legitimately. Let me think about this. If you go into it with invuln, you invuln the tank one
Yeah.
and
You
cover
cover the
the
other
tank who's in the other one,
Yes.
and they just all
Okay.
use everything on you. And you still kitchen sink it. I'm not even sure that's worth it, actually. 'cause you
Problem,
gotta just
yeah,
take
the problem
kitchen
is
sink
then
it.
you have to not use big problem is then you have to not use hollow during dragon.
Yeah, and fuck that.
But the
And
6.1
that's
is
like-
already not using.
Even
that.
with hollowed, you already don't have enough mitt.
Wait, if you do it on phase
You might now 'cause you
5,
have a shield
do you
now.
Have it?
Yeah,
No,
maybe.
don't
I think
you
like
have it.
Huh?
I don't think you have it. I think Paladin might be the only one who doesn't have their invul back for phase 7, or do they?
No, they will not get their invuln back for phase 7.
Because if they do it on phase 5, I mean. Do they
Oh,
have
you
it
don't
for
use it on phase
Oh, on
5
phase
as a
5?
paladin.
like on phase 5 you could, but
Yeah,
Is
there's
it back
like
for the end of Dragons?
I don't.
no, not for the end of dragons. Like if
There's
you
the
really
PF
wanted
that-
to,
The PF has the 611.
if you really wanted to, you could invuln somewhere in P5 and then not invuln in P6 and then do 611 for the last Arkmorn.
I think it's a lot easier just to invuln.
Yeah,
for
it is a lot
Dragon
easier to
dives.
just invuln Cauterize.
What is it? What is everyone's obsession with 611?
It's just for
It just
Akmor.
basically makes it so that you don't have to heal one of the Arkmorns.
Yeah, but that's the one you have every mitt for.
Yeah. Then you just don't have to mitt it as much, and you can mitt the other things better. Like anything you're saving for the last Arkmorn, you can instead just use on the second one.
It's just the PF.
That to me feels like one of those ones where someone discovered it and it's a cool thing. And it's situationally, it's very, very strong, obviously. But I feel like for PF, that would be the last thing I would ever want to do.
I feel like it's not worth how much harder it makes dragons.
Yes, that is why. Dragons is the hardest phase. Phase 7 isn't
Cauterize
hard.
is fucking brutal.
And like the mitts in phase 7 are so precise. Although, like I said, Paladin's probably a lot better now because of the block one.
Yeah. Although it's still, I think another part of the issue is just like, if you get too many downtime patterns, then you might just not get the gauge to like keep using Sheltron.
Did they make the gauge build up better on Paladin?
It's still auto attacks, I think.
Yeah.
No, I think it's weapon skills now.
Is it? Hang on. Job gauge description.
Go to a dummy
Yeah,
roll
no,
now.
it still increases as auto attacks are performed.
I will say this: either I was super in sync with my autos, which is possible.
I start and then I saw how many I need and say, okay, I'm gonna take a break.
I must have been super in sync with my autos when I was doing it, like literally perfect. Because I was like, wait, they changed it to weapon skills because then you can shield lob for it, but you can't. Okay. Literally, when I only played Paladin for like one thing, and was like, oh,
Did the sun sell? I might sell this.
maybe. I mean,
Wait, we're going back in.
Aether Break, huh?
I forgot we're going back in. I need to be on Dark Knight.
Yes.
Unless I want to clear on Paladin.
I don't want to mess with nets.
I'm not gonna try it.
All right now. Earthbreak.
big thing I realized
I don't know
is,
if it sells or not.
I'm gonna check. We'll keep giving.
We lose a missionary on J waves, which would kind of suck. Other than that, it'd basically be all the same.
How much?
If not a little bit better. Because I could veil one. I could veil one of the stacks at the end and then wing the other.
They are not selling that at 2K. Should just bows and
You can get a shitload of them, just so you know.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like the white ones, the moonlight. Not
No, there's always a third one, and then that will also be used for the gear at the end, the next set of gear.
this yellow one.
Yep, assuming that's what they did in Shadowbringers. So you know it might change, but in Shadowbringers there was Levin Light Aether Sand, the pink one, and that you use for the gear. I didn't see who wasn't ready, and I just assumed they're ready now, so I hope they are.
I think
Not
it was
that
Elena.
matters.
They were doing some gathering craft. Yeah. What do we say? One more clear, then we go to sleep. Let's go.
If we get another clear, I think, yeah.
Machine is actually pretty good right now, I think.
They have 10% mid extra. It's crack.
That, and they actually do decent damage now.
They're on FF blocks. They're like below melee, so that's the sweet spot they want.
Yeah, they should be below melee. If they're not below melee, there's actually a problem.
Yes.
Or they're finally, fixing the fact that range tax is an outdated system.
No, it's not an outdated system. Melee tax needs to come back.
Right.
Make their hitboxes. Look at this guy's hitbox.
So
It actually looks like we're fighting him as opposed to fucking P8S. I swing at the air and scare him to death. I swear to God, I scare him to death.
Dude,
I don't
the
care.
hitbox on the last boss of the Alliance raid is the biggest crime I've ever seen.
We need thing.
Sorry.
That's alright.
Getting heated.
All the hitboxes in the new Alliance raid are just laughable. Oh,
Should be fine. My rotation's messed up.
I
but it
don't
doesn't matter.
have. Rope
Oh, you don't have.
yet?
Okay. Well, then we can just.
Wait,
we can just fight.
I got it.
That's just. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's just. It'd just be like
That was
sometimes.
that was the coming back in here and forgetting we don't have 10 cents on. Fucking
It's a classic.
I fucking hate that.
You've heard of grit, now get ready for quit.
No,
Arena
hitbox.
wide hitbox?
You should need to do a strat to have 100% melee uptime on fights. It shouldn't be fucking free.
Say
Remember
arena.
Scythe uptime? That was cool.
Axe and Scythe uptime was the sickest, actually.
Yeah,
You
it
say
was
arena
fun.
wide hitbox as a joke, but remember P7S?
P7S is an arena. No, if you're all the way back here,
You can see the boss.
you can't.
Technically, the hitbox for the P7S boss is twice the size of the arena. Because you only interact with half of it. It truly
I'm fine with that
Arena size
because of the
hitbox
arena
is
didn't
really
want gap closers to kill you, I guess. I'm not 100% fine with it, but I accepted it. I do not want to accept the new Omega fucking hitbox. I don't know if you've seen that. Live letter. Once again, you're swinging at air in front of him.
It's gonna be a G-Day. Omega's gonna be like huge. And male and female gonna be like super small.
No, they're gonna be gigantic, probably. You don't want complexity in this game.
Tell you what, I'd rather have these big ass hitboxes than whatever the fuck is going on in World of Warcraft at this point.
Oh. It happens.
World of Warcraft has this funny thing where you know how you have like basically a dot in the center of your character that is your hitbox? Yeah.
Yeah.
Enemies also have that in WoW.
Oh, that's stupid.
That you have to be on top, like directly in the middle of a boss to be hitting it as a melee.
In terms of jobs, I'll believe it. In terms of their mechanics and ability to execute mechanics, I don't believe it.
It's it's not more complicated, it's just faster. That's really what it is.
I mean, I have seen one of my friends, I don't know what he played, like some bear druid or some shit.
Let's go.
And he got like a 99 and He was like, "Oh yeah, for the most part, I just press one button." I was like, "Oh."
The red tag.
It's
So I think so. I don't really know.
If you stay in bear farm, you can stay red tag.
You'll have to ask. It's Roy. He played WoW. Thanks, Arjo.
Yeah.
So the encounters in that game are laughable.
Really need proactive on. Well,
Yeah, I've heard that you actually have to kill a shitload.
yeah, like if you can squeeze on a DPS, you're probably like either griefing or
Yeah.
good. Yeah, there's not the same.
I was gonna try the game, but they don't have controller support, so they didn't get a stop on me.
Holy Paladin is like the best single target killer.
Best single target healer and probably the worst AoE healer. The only AoE heal is a maximum of 5 targets and it's a cone. You heal all allies and a cone in front of you.
I like that. That's cool.
It is really cool to use in practice, but it's also just like whenever you have a ranged or a mage like standing in the back corner of the room, you just can't heal them and it sucks.
No. Back in Cataclysm, if I remember correctly, Holy Priest had a light gun that no one will ever use. You don't heal, but you have to click it. DPS cannot click. So they will never use it.
That's not good.
Oh, I just fight.
That's probably gonna be one of the.
Sorry, Sobin. I was fighting.
It's fine.
That can happen if you run through too fast. That's two.
Oh,
Oh my god. That was my bad. I went out way too late. I think we can
just
save
gonna
it.
have to do really early. Fades.
I'll try to get to you after elimination as fast as I can. You can swing towards me as well. I don't think it's possible. You'll have to dip into the enumeration to save it. Let me see. I'll meet you over at the tip, at the back of the boss here, and we'll touch each other during this.
Got it.
Okay, and then the pass later has to be instant as well for whoever's getting blue.
Yeah. Really, yeah. Oh wait.
You're gonna have to go get it, like,
Yeah, you have to get it like
Now.
now. Nice. I think we
Hold
actually
on.
just recovered it.
So busy watching, I almost didn't get my own.
I actually broke my fucking, what's it called, combo, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. I was watching it too.
Oh my god.
I did my first two of my cartridge combo and then just went right back into 1 2 3.
That's
Alright.
a miracle pull right there.
That's good.
I want to wiggle in place here to make sure it asks properly too if there's a time.
Lots more on competition. That's a lot. Whatever. Those are out. A. Relative. Line ignore. Alright, wormhole. Missionary. Survival, pain. Anything you have will be dead by the time it's off.
remember? Do you guys remember?
Oh god.
Oh no. PlayStation.
PlayStation 1, let's go.
We should post Dragon King myths real quick.
Sure.
Final word debuffs coming out. Motion. Stillness, so untarget and don't attack. Don't do anything. Good now. Stacks and spreads. Double stillness. Yeah. Definitely not over there, TT. It's never over there. It's this one. Double stillness. Should be fine. Just don't move. You have to press the system at this point. Okay. Bow. Tie up. I get 2 autos. Beta. Reds. West.
I'm beacon. I'll be there in a second.
Yep. Remember to stack up first up top. Now spreads. And then we're going west. Get ready to go west. Okay. Next is my buster. Whatever. Going to Narnia. Excellent. to 2. Number hits. Move. Size Buster. Vote. Four. Hit. Move. Whoa.
I got 13 elegant Thompsons in purple. That's good. I was cut.
Oh, same. What do you even buy with those anymore?
Soil. Or if
Guess
you
I could-
still need Heaven's Word relics.
Get like decent, like poetics gear, I guess.
That's
I have.
what I need. But
Yeah.
I usually just buy accessories, rings. You can just spam it. There's no limit. You just go and deliver it for custom deliveries.
Oh,
All
that's
those
true.
things.
Yeah, that might be a better conversion.
It's not much, but it's like some.
Yeah.
But
I have
so it might be
so-
better.
So many anima materials though, so it's like I may as well do that instead.
Mhm.
Oh my fucking god, what happened?
What do you mean?
My T-Force went up from a 70 to a 90,
More people are passing lower. So there is-
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. That's actually really funny. Oh, you know how normally you get like a high plus and then it locks in at like 5 percentiles lower?
Yeah, and then it can.
Oh, my stuff from all my clears, well, my clear from yesterday went up instead of down.
That actually happened over a long period of time. It's already uploaded. I think 0 live logs. I'm not sure, but.
Oh no, I just have it on the screen so I click it afterwards.
Oh. It was already up. I went and looked. I was like, oh shit, both clears are already up.
Let's go another 100.
It says I have 100, but it's lying to me because then it says it's not on the other page.
Says I'm rank 5 for the for this fight.
It says I'm ranked 12.
See, I beat a professional ERP partner. Let's go.
A professional parser.
Yeah, there is like a 3-star ERP partner at rank number.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, you just have to get like.
It's super lock. It's just crit RNG basically.
Thanks.
Well,
thanks.
no, to get into that group,
Oh,
that's not like a solid group. It's like a really nebulous. There's a shitload of
I'll be
them,
right
right?
back.
look. You can check like FF analysis. Maybe give you advice there.
Oh, it's really bad for this fight because the phases and then it doesn't count the sync down, so it has no
Oh.
idea how your class works.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe just a video like rank number 5, 6.1, 6.2 bar. And you see what they're doing. If they're doing TF tabs, you can just copy that. Doing.
I think the analysis tells me I waste 700 gauge or something.
Let's go. I like wasted like 4 wins. Like, I'm waiting for my pot point. Pot.
Here's the question: do we want to do more? Or do we want to just? I don't really give a shit. Yeah.
You wanna cut.
I mean, analysis also will sometimes say shit that doesn't even actually make sense for the fight.
Mhm.
I remember in P2S it was like, you're drifting something. And it's like, well, yeah, I'm not gonna hit my 2 minutes on cooldown when the thing just fucking goes away. There's something like that. I forget. Analysis is like a good starting point. Well, I mean, FF logs, isn't that literally just WoW logs? Like, wasn't it? It's the same people, even. Yeah, I mean, it's inaccurate, but it's still, like, helpful, especially, like, for people who are newer.
It's like with the analysis stuff, it's a lot of the things you'll see are things that you kind of can't control, or things that just are just like
You're doing it for a reason.
yeah, things you're doing for a reason.
Well,
But
that's
there
like
are,
more at the higher end.
obvious
Like,
things.
if you're like a medium player, like relatively new to Savage, you're probably like doing your rotation wrong if you haven't like
Right.
really thought about it, right?
Half the fight is practice your dummy rotation, and then the other is just how do I do my rotation while doing next.
Yeah.
Yeah, if XIV analysis saw the things that I'm doing on ultimates, it would.
I do all kinds of
disown me.
bad shit. I mean, like AoEing a single target and stuff. You're just like,
Dude, the
well,
fact that we're holding 2 minutes on this fight for 90 seconds, like,
yeah. For most of this, like it's like fucking what's it called, all about kill time. I'm gonna rage check. If you want to do another one, just say yes. If you don't, say no.
on ultimates, I think it's especially bad because it'll like, if a cooldown of yours comes
Oh,
up
okay.
during a downtime phase, it'll yell at you for not using it, even though there's nothing to hit.
Yeah.
Drop that. But
Do you want to do one more though? Are you alright with that?
I'm fine with that. If I'm the only one, yeah, I'm sure. I don't know.
I will also say no if he said no. So
Oh, you'll say no if
no,
you
I'm,
said
not,
no.
I'm not gonna hold him hostage.
I don't really. Okay, I don't care the way.
I said no. I know that they like the.
Oh, you were gonna say no? Okay, so like, okay, we can just.
What's the point of the
I know the
vote?
pressure is like when someone does a rage check, you just press yes because you want to be the one. But I say I think
That's fine. I mean, 2 in a night's fine. Cause then if we have next week, right?
to get the 1% Suban ones.
Yeah, Suvan wants one. We'll see if we can do it, and then I'm just fucking. I hate. So one thing about me, even though I grind a lot of shit, I actually hate, especially at high end fights. I hate doing them more because they're just so boring to me. Like the fun
Whereas
is
all-
in doing it the first time.
Yeah.
And like I don't like if I had my way, and I wouldn't do this in a group where I'm not trying to fucking troll. I would just be like a different class literally every fucking
Yeah,
Reclear.
we can do like
I don't know. That's rough because like a lot of people get like annoyed because it's like, dude, if I went on this, I'm like Paladin. Who the fuck knows?
there we go.
You're playing ass. That makes changes to everything.
Yep, your stars timing are gonna be really fun. Just don't kill the dogs, please. With the star.
I'll come in as Black Mage.
Oh god.
We should do this fight with 4 Black Mages.
I should come as a black match and see how.
Yeah, we'll see what I like. The only thing I don't want to do for you, Cobb, is tank. I'll do anything else on this shit.
I would definitely be open to not tanking Ukab. And by would be open, I mean would prefer.
We can see
I
what
could
people wanna
tank.
do. If it comes down to it, I will be the last fill because I don't actually give that many of a shits. I'm definitely not playing Dark Knight just because I already did that.
If I tank, I'll either play Gunbreaker if we already have one, if we don't already have one, or Paladin if we do. I want to see what Paladin at level 70 is like.
It's pain for what I hear.
I think the
Why?
rotation is just all kinds of fucked up. You have to approach it completely differently from level 90.
It's not as bad as it used to be at level 70. At level 70, Rec used to not be instant cast, but now it is. So the only
It's,
thing you don't have atonement stacks. Which is
The
annoying.
one
You don't
thing
have
that's
Holy
weird
Circle, which
is,
doesn't
yeah,
matter.
because you don't have atonement, your rotation's actually a different number of GCDs than at level 90.
Oh, do you still get the Holy Spirit proc?
Yeah.
It's fine if it's like multiple phases anyways. You're probably okay to like drift back.
I think what you do is...
It also doesn't matter because damage on that fight at this point is... If you're not optimized, you're fine with damage. Like, you're still going to be okay as long as you're hitting
something of a rotation.
I don't know how much damage Holy Spirit does before it gets upgraded by the level 84 thing. But... Or not level 84, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how much damage it does before that, but I'd have to calculate the difference between, like... Maybe you still do the 3 Holy Spirits per minute. Well, I don't know if you get the mana for that anymore.
What gives you Divine Might?
Royal Authority.
Yeah.
So
So
you just
yeah,
finish your 1-2-3 combo, and you
your
get a
1-2-3
Holy
combo
Spirit.
gives you 1 stack of a free cast that you can actually use for a while too. So it's kind of cool. I'm assuming it doesn't break any combos, does it?
No.
Yeah. So it actually gets its niche of you can mess around and get a ranged attack, which is awesome. Except it's not necessary anymore.
There's
But
something
it's way more flexible with that one. Before it was like, well, if I do a certain opener, then I can get wreck at this point in the fight. But now you just have like the one free cast.
It's a change that would have been fucking awesome in
Yes.
Shadowbringers. Except that in Shadowbringers, Paladin was fine because we didn't have the 2-minute meta.
Also true. That was like the worst thing we've done.
I don't know if I'm more upset about 2-minute meta or about the removal of melee optimization.
I mean both.
I'm set of Astro changes, but you get used to it. Used to it after a
What?
I'm upset by the Astro change, but you get used to it after a while. I like it.
Astro changes. If by used to it you mean you know that you're gonna have to learn a new class in the next expansion.
Yes.
That's
every
Astro
expansion,
every expansion.
every expansion.
No, I don't like the melee thing because I was just fucking looking at.
Oh, yeah, I think we were all just looking at tool
I still don't really know how Paladin is exactly supposed to go. I haven't looked
Look,
at what the rotation is
it's
supposed to
fine.
be.
Yo, 8 tank T?
See, Trinity?
You
I'm
guys,
a
there's
healer
no
now.
way you
I'm
have
a
enough
healer
damage
too.
8 tank
I'm a
T, I don't
healer.
think.
Next week?
We have 2 healers. What do
7
you
tank,
mean?
1 blue mage.
We
You
have
would
2
be
healers?
able, so you would be able to, with all this divine shields, you'd be able to survive Photon.
Do you know how the bulk of take it off right now?
I don't know how to proc it, but I've heard of it.
I think
The
it's
9 million health heal.
Yeah.
I think it's like I've heard it might just be a visual bug.
no. It actually hits you.
I've heard that it's like you can't get it to proc in a situation where it actually changes things
No,
compared
it
to just getting the
actually
regular heal.
hits you that this much.
Hmm.
Signos tried it on a dungeon with 3 DPS. They got fully.
Do we want to queue into T real quick and see? Here, yeah, let's try to do what's it called?
BGs.
Let's do
Let's
limit
try
lick.
to live-
Let's do living liquid.
I don't think I can kill my doll.
I think we can. I think we can make it at least until throttles, and then obviously we're fucking dead.
Oh, throttles will kill us.
But
Why?
How are we gonna cleanse throttle?
You can use evil, right? Can you evil this?
Fuck no, it's a death, I'm pretty sure. We can try it. I mean,
Did
what
I
else
not
are we gonna
update
use
my
invulns
quick
on?
Who is gonna tank it first so I can give you 10% meat? Double buster?
I'll still take it.
Yeah, I think Sai should still take it, and I'll take the hand. Do the same shit that we do.
Okay, give me 1 second. You can remove this after we're done. I just need to see you guys so I can give you my 10%.
So I can still invuln the thing, I think.
I mean, you might die to the throttle, but I think we're dying to the throttle anyway. I don't think you can invuln that.
Yeah.
It's not
I know.
damage.
I'll still just invuln where I normally do.
Yeah, same as me.
Alright.
Except I'm on Paladin now, but we're not getting to the point where the second invuln matters.
Everyone, I just need someone to use intervention on me, and then I'm chilling for this first cluster.
Okay.
I mean, use fucking...
We have a lot.
We have a lot. Oh, fuck, that's not what
Oh my fucking god. Okay. I did not make that enough.
What do you mean? That one more no. That one more healer.
Let's
Oh, and
just
now
reset.
it's
Let's
just
try to
trading all
actually
over
do
the
this.
place.
Let's reset. I want to get to throttles now.
Alright, I will admit this time. I think we should just have like different people take all of the tank mechanics.
No, it's a lot harder. It's a lot easier if we just do what we've been doing because we all know the movement.
Or you could just synchronize like certain people put like certain people emit certain
Yeah.
each of us
Well,
put
like
buffers.
we should be putting flash, and I can intervention you, and we can flash you, and then we can also Harda Corundum you for that first
Yeah,
hit.
I think like for this first one it should just everything should go on me.
Yeah.
But then after that, I think so. Elena will intervention me. Zero will intervention you. Trinity will nascent flash me. Do will nascent flash you. Suvin, TBN me. Kiki, Art of Corundum you.
I mean, I'm just gonna invuln the second
And we'll
one,
literally
right?
take like 5 damage from each buster.
Yeah, I'm just gonna invuln this normal one that I do.
And
And then the big thing is we have shake it off and stuff.
intervention, I think. How long is intervention?
It's like 6 seconds. It's 8 seconds, 4 and 4. Right, 4 with the extra
6 seconds
stuff.
at this level.
Is it 6 seconds at this level?
Yeah.
Oh, right, we're fucking sync. No. Oh, yeah, we are.
Use
synced
it after the second or third GCD.
What, take it off or what?
Intervention. Alright, we got this.
What was it need? Like, right.
You configure at any point now during the Reclears Scott window?
What?
Let's you can just skip the configure and then do the Holy Circles off.
Yeah, you can kind of do it wherever you want. Now, intervention? Nice. Killing.
Also, we can reprisal a lot, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Go poke. Oh, this is gonna be awkward.
My doll's inside of the hand.
I need healing.
Oh no!
Go poke.
Yeah, we actually need healing. I didn't think we really need. I guess I should. I don't.
We just gotta use clemency.
I was alternating clemency. and
Yeah, you have a lot of healers there. Like, how many?
I'm gonna. Maybe I just use my rec window on clemency.
I don't think we have
Alright.
the damage to actually kill this phase.
This
I
does? No.
mean, we don't have the mechanics to survive this phase.
Yeah, I'm saying even if we did, we wouldn't have the damage either.
I don't think I can kill my doll. Like,
I think if we
actually.
optimize, we could
I mean,
definitely
I
get
can
the damage.
save my inner release for the dolls. Maybe it doesn't.
Wouldn't we hit enrage eventually?
Oh, you have to hit. Okay, so I'll assist with your doll. Because yours is the closest one, right?
But I can. Oh,
Yes,
Yeah.
next to the 2 bosses.
Yeah. In now. Oh, Aetherial Plasmas because they weren't dead yet. Suvin couldn't get his in. Alright, I'm probably good with this. This is fucking a lot harder than I was thinking it might be.
8 tank P5S, anyone?
Oh, fuck no.
Is that even?
If I never have to go into this tier again, I'm not going to.
Are there any fights in this tier that would be possible with 8 tanks?
I don't know if maybe P5. The damage check on P6S is actually probably the easiest.
P5 would be tough because there are untelegraphed light party stacks.
Yes, but you only need 2 people in a tank.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
it's
the thing is-
untelegraphed though. Oh,
yeah,
right.
you don't know
right,
who it's
right.
on because it's supposed to be healers.
You can just spread.
The one fight that I think would be entirely possible is P6.
6.
Because not only
Yeah.
would the damage check be possible, but it would also what's it called? Like all of the mechanics are pretty easily managed, or pretty easy to adjust.
Yeah, because the stack. If you only have 2 people in the stack, it'll be fine, right?
And also,
So-
it's just the fact that like you see who the stack's on ahead of time.
Yeah, yeah.
You can just do a for most of the stacks for that. I think you could just do the same thing as like optical sight adjustments.
Yeah.
Are there any mechanics in that fight that'd be tough to deal with?
No,
Also,
I
like,
mean,
such
the
a
funny
low-
thing is the hardest mechanics in that fight, like Cachexia doesn't, you don't care about rolls. Like it is roll based, it's light party based, right? But you could do the exact same thing without it being light party based. Like you don't actually care.
Right. There's nothing like, you know, like party stacks on the healers that becomes entirely random.
It will, but it's telegraphed.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are light party stacks on the healers, like when there's only 2 squares in the middle that are safe.
It's also just like there's so little damage coming out in that fight.
Yes. The only real damage, like I mean, the raid wides are fine, but tanks will just heal themselves through it. So if you have 8 tanks, you won't have to heal. You'll help, like only the main tanks will get really hurt, but they can just swap out a lot. And then for the busters, you literally just immune every buster.
Yeah. Now I want to try 8 tank P6. I never got to get a group together that did 8 tank last year. Just so sad because I'm pretty sure the first 3 fights all would have been possible with 8 tanks.
I mean, definitely the first one. It's not even close.
First one,
Second one,
not a-
yeah. The second one's
not a
damage check
question.
is really.
Second one, not a question. Third one, DPS might be tight, but definitely mechanically possible.
I would be worried about the ad phase.
Maybe the big thing I would be worried about is Fountain of Fire.
Can you heal up Death's Toll with 8 tanks?
Yes.
You don't need to heal it all the way.
You'd get the 10 times healing buff on Clemency.
Oh, that's true.
For Death's Toll, it doesn't matter because it's you don't need to get all the way back to full health because you're 8 tanks.
Oh, Death's Toll. Oh yeah, never mind. I was thinking of Fountains of Fire. For Death's Toll, you have to get something.
You could just mid it.
You can just bit the shit out of it. Actually, I mean, you'll have.
You need like a
Reprisal.
little bit of healing.
Yeah, you don't need that much. I mean,
I
a
think
shake.
just like
You
Divine
mid it?
Veil plus Shake would
'Cause
probably
don't-
have you covered, and then
don't you
everyone
need to-
using personals.
Don't you need to like let it kill you?
Oh,
Oh wait,
you-
no, you mean with the hit afterwards.
Yeah, so you get to 1 HP, right?
Yeah.
And then it does a raid wide. The raid wide, it's not technically a white hole mechanic. You don't have to be max health. It just does like double damage. But if you're behind Paladin Wings, you have Reprisal on 100%. You have both of your light, Heart of Light, Dark Missionary. You have a Divine Veil and a Shake. The Shake will get you a decent amount of health. Yeah, you could invuln, yeah.
I wonder, do you think it'd make more sense to have I mean, I assume you have 2 paladins take the Fountain of Fire, right?
Yes. You
Did
could
you-
wait. You could do a warrior that then does a shake in the middle.
Yeah. Good, but I don't think I just don't think it'd be as safe and reliable as having a paladin because you need to heal yourself back up 3 times.
Yes, I think here's how you do it. I think you do the shake with a warrior in one, a paladin in the other, and the paladin heals the warrior.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah,
Clemency still
because you
does
get the
that,
healing
right?
on yourself from using Clemency on someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. so
Only
then you-
50%, so it's only 500, which is 5,000. The other thing that's tricky about that is you do need to be like maxed. But
Yeah, and also, like, that's just such a... that'd just be the toughest part of the fight.
I mean, you could just do 2 paladins that heal each other.
Right. It'd still be tough, though. It's just...
I mean, now if you do it, it'd be really easy because you have so much gear that you're actually doing DPS levels of damage.
Ad space would suck, though. You're right. I forgot that there's a lot of, like, damage coming out during that.
It's not just damage. I'm more worried about the damage. If you were on patch doing the damage to kill them, that's what I was worried about. Now it's not, because now that we have, like, right, every tier is about 30% more damage. Probably closer to 25. I don't know. But it would be
30%
enough.
seems like a lot, wasn't it?
Well, because on top of that, the first tier, the crafted to, what's it called, is around 20%, and that's like super rough. I'm probably wrong by a decent amount. And then from that to this is 30% more. So you're doing like 50% more damage. Like you're doing probably
we're doing
1
20.
DPS levels of damage right now as a tank. But you have 8 of them, and you're fucking tanky. I mean, let me look at logs. I can look at what our Reaper did.
But yeah, I kind of want to try like P6 and maybe even go back and try P3 with 8 tanks. I was so confident that like you could definitely do 1, 2, 3 with 8 tanks. So I reasoned it all out in my head.
Yeah.
For a very
So
long time.
my Reaper, who's a pretty good player, he did week 1 on P1S 200 more DPS than I did on Rubicante as Dark Knight.
I mean, I've seen the
So you're doing deep right now. Eight tanks. It's just a healing issue for P3S.
yeah, it's what is that? Like I did the math with last year's BIS, you could absolutely make the DPS check on P1S with 8 tanks. Like pretty
Oh,
comfortably.
P1S absolutely. P1S was a joke of a.
P2S would have been more difficult, but still doable. P3S is where it became like you basically needed all 8 people to be playing perfectly, and it was still probably a toss-up at that point. P4S was impossible, but it's also just impossible because Bologna.
There's a what?
Orbs make P8S impossible.
Oh,
Or P4S.
yeah.
It's such a shame because if it wasn't for that, it'd be entirely doable. Orbs and towers are the only thing stopping P4S from being possible now.
Fire Pineax stacks, not telegraphed.
What? Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta just RNG and hope you hit 2 different groups.
Nowadays, if you do it with current gear, you can just solo it as a tank with
Just
a
spread it.
30%.
Yeah, that's true.
Just pretend it's poison.
I think
Yeah, and everyone 30%.
I remember
30% in
trying
on
to
demand.
do. I remember trying to do 8 tank P. No, not P. 8 tank E9S. Very interesting. Very very tough doing anti-air and wide angle. I forget what our strat was, but we basically had I think we had a whole thing where like we basically sent half the party into the middle of the room and had them all just invuln to like catch light party stacks, and then we had for the second time it happened we just had everyone stack up in LB3 or LB2. I don't know what we had at that point.
I'm actually gonna get going because I do
Yeah.
need to wake up super early. Fuck. I
Eat
hate
food.
my...
Our friends are waiting in World of Warcraft for me. See you guys.
See you guys.
Yeah.